thank you for coming to visit me today. What I have planned for us is a chakra reading and energy movement, you could call, or energy transmutation, where often one of our chakras is highly active, overly open, a little too powerful, you might say, while other of our chakras are a bit closed, a bit blocked, or a bit under-energized. So what I'm going to be doing right now is scanning your chakras, locating any that I find that to be overly open or energized, finding which ones need a little help, and moving the energy from that chakra to moving the energy that's very, overly powerful to the ones that are in need of some assistance. So, that said, I'd like you to please relax. Try not to think about anything in particular. Just don't judge your thoughts and relax while I do it. Distance scanning of your chakras. So, what I'm feeling is that your root chakra is highly activated right now. It's extremely intense. It's wonderful in many ways because you're grounded, you're instinctual, very primal. But it can make us a bit aggressive. Can give us a bit of tunnel vision, in a sense. And I feel like this is where you're holding a lot of your energy, so you have an abundance there, which can easily be moved to another chakra. And what felt the weakest for me right now was your third eye to ground area. So let's say we're going to move the energy from the root and base, practically the earth, you might want to say, or your connection to the earth, up through all of your chakras, so that they're all balanced up to your crown, so you're more in tune, less analytical, less overly analytical, more feeling, more intuitive, more knowledgeable, and more easily absorbing information, more easily in tune with energy. So, I'm going to first begin by, as always, clearing your aura. I like to swirl around the top of your head, so I kind of pull out the negativity there. Many times people actually feel this pulling like a string out of the top of their head and pulling it out of your third eye. throat, balancing your third eye, balancing your crown, that infinity type of motion. Your heart feels really good, but I'm still going to pull out the negativity that you have there, because we always have some. Don't be upset. Your solar plexus. The lower we get, the better they are. I guess they're all kind of feeding off of your root chakra at the moment. It's kind of bubbling up anyway. We're just going to make it smoother. And your sacral chakra feels really good. I feel like you're in tune with your emotions very well right now, which is great. Emotional awareness is highly advantageous for all of us, as our emotions are our guide, a wonderful guide to the status of our vibration at any given time. And I'm just removing the negativity from your root or base chakra right now, and then balancing. Wonderful. Okay. Now, I have some stones with me here because, you know, that's part of my process. And I'm just going to kind of place these around you, not in any particular arrangement, but something that I find that speaks to me. So, the process, you should feel more clear, less like instinctual, knee-jerk kind of reaction, less moving to fear right off the bat, more clarity, easier to communicate, easier to see the whatever you're dealing with in a more what's the word? More I don't want to say fragmented, but faceted, more faceted view, instead of just, let's say, a fight or flight or yes or no or black and white type thing. So for your root chakra representation, I'm going to kind of use this palm stone. I've heard it called spider's web jasper. I've heard it called striped jasper. But I do love the web markings and that interconnectedness, or micro and macro connectedness. So I'm going to be using that for that representation. I'm also going to be using this Shiva for energy, to bring that energy up. I also have this aragonite star. It's really beautiful. I'm using this for just projection, emotional ease, healing, healing the earth. You're very connected to the earth right now, so its well-being is certainly important. Of course, it's always important. I also have for you this yellow fluorite tumble, because fluorite is going to be very popular for you today. It has clarity. The yellow really has a strong creative vibration, and also with like working with multiple people. So group energy, so you don't feel so isolated almost, or kind of closed off to protecting yourself, if you know what I mean, like too much. To have this beautiful tiger's eye that just spoke to me for you, for your solar plexus. The solar plexus is where life force energy enters our body, so we need that to be very pure and clear. And now for your higher chakras, this is a piece of optical calcite or Icelandic spar, for clarity of vision, but not just eyesight, but your third eye. It's really interesting. Cool. And for your energy, your receptiveness of Reiki, your ability to work with and communicate with the energy effectively. I have this beautiful piece of indigo garbo, forget the name completely. It's also called Merlinite, I believe. This is just a great one for energy work. It's very beautiful. I absolutely love this stone. And then I have another fluorite, a purple and white one, to really aid in bringing that power all the way up to your crown. So this is a different type of chakra balancing, you could say. And when you leave, at the end, I'm gonna put this on you. This is another fluorite. It's a kind of rainbow fluorite, but it's all kind of purple and violet kind of colors. And even though you won't be wearing this tomorrow, obviously, or later today, it's symbolic. I'm going to put it over your head, and it's going to just be with you whenever you need it. So you can focus on this beautiful shape if you like. It is, I forget the size, I believe six-sided. Yeah, six-sided, double terminated little point. And if it helps you to visualize this with you when you need to pull that like energy up, or just really activate your upper chakras, I feel like it will be good for you to have something where you know, like, you can hold it even if it isn't physical, if that makes sense. So, that said, I've got my stones lined up right beside you. You might feel their energy already. Just kind of getting in the zone a little. And I'm going to place my receptive hand right in front of your, very near, nearly touching your root chakra. I can already feel it entering my body, up my arm, into my heart. And it will come out of my giving or dominant hand to your ground chakra. The energy will meet in the middle at your heart. And eventually actually feel the warmth in my hand on your crown now, so please don't mistake that I won't be draining your root chakra or anything like that. Just balancing it. There's only intent to balance and move the energy a little. It's kind of like acting as a battery to activate and stimulate and balance your other chakras. Now I'm going to move my hands up to your sacral chakra and down to your third eye chakra. Feel the balancing. Now, your throat and your solar plexus. My thoughts are the throat is kind of where our intellect it can be shared. I think that we're all very intelligent, but when we're able to share it appropriately and effectively, that's when we really shine, so to speak, and can help the most people. Excuse me. And now I'm going to focus just on your heart. Unconditional love. Joy. Gratitude. Coming from that place of love and excuse me, thankfulness. Things like that. Those state of minds draw to us more and more love and things to be thankful for. So now that you're a little more balanced, I'm going to comb through your aura and remove any last debris, you could say, that's been kind of shaken up a little. So feels pretty good. Usually the top is pretty good. You always have to do the back, because that's kind of where things get stuck. And on our feet as well, like as we're walking. I would say you're pretty clear. So quickly, I will intend this to you. Whenever you feel throughout your day at any point that you're reacting too quickly, coming from a place of fear in a sense, or something that is kind of that fight or flight, like that's very beneficial to us. That's how we survived as a race. But we don't always need to respond that way to circumstances. Sometimes things need a different way of looking at them. Something that by raising the energies throughout our chakras, we're able to understand and process and kind of change the typical way that we react to things. So, this is now charged with always pure love, pure intent, earth energy, emotional balancing, clarity, and a bit of patience to take a little moment for yourself to just kind of raise it up a little bit, if you know what I mean. So, I'm going to put this over you. And know that you're wearing it right now. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your existence if you choose to. Or rather, you can call it at any time. It helps me to focus on something that is physical. That's why I love crystals so much. And just know that maybe if you kind of put your hands together, or if you want to just see it within you, but a beautiful little six-sided, faceted, double terminated point that you can call on to move your energy when you need to. I would also like to recommend that you take some time each day to meditate a bit. 10 minutes is fine. That's perfect. You want to try to do it at the same time every day. That would make it much more powerful. So if you only have a few minutes, but you do it at the same time every day, it would be very powerful that way. Very something your subconscious will learn to expect and work with. It'll be wonderful for you. I hope that you found this relaxing and balancing and always for the highest and greatest good, of course. So yeah, thank you, namaste, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Thank you.